Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Lvtv. I'm your host, Zoe Barqueros, and here's what you need to know. Today is June 5th and the first Monday in June, which means it's National Thank God It's Monday Day. It's the perfect day to celebrate the start of a new week, especially since it's the last Monday of the school year. So let's make the most out of today and finish this year strong. On May 23rd, Locust Valley's unified basketball team completed its second season of competition. We were there to check it out. Congratulations to the team on another successful season, and thank you for continuing to inspire us all. Have you ever walked down the senior ramp and noticed a courtyard that looked different than the others? LV's Garden Club has been working on great things all year long, and Peter Vitale is here to find out more.
In this week's episode of Lvtv, we talked to the Garden Club. Let's take a look.
So what'd you guys do last week?
So what we did, as Jack said, we kind of helped out the sixth graders. We toured them around the garden. We showed them how to compost. We let them plant in the middle school garden, and we showed them around like what we do here.
So what was your favorite part about last week?
My favorite part about last week was basically introducing the sixth graders and showing them what gardening club is basically about.
I think my favorite part of gardening is working with the plants, because when I get to work with the plants, I get a real experience out in nature.
Being here just to, plant seeds and probably annoy my friends.
What is this called?
This is called square foot gardening. So do you see how there's one per square foot? So there's one right here, there's one right here. It's very even. So square foot gardening is basically this. You take a ruler and you lay it down, and you take another ruler and you lay it down, you plant one per box. So that's basically square foot gardening, because we don't want them getting too close to each other. And also an interesting fact is these flowers right here, these make the fruit. So you see these little bulbs beneath them, they actually are producing fruit.
Perfect, man. Thank you.
Yes.
I think honestly my favorite part about last week was helping out the little kids in middle school and teaching them how to understand certain plants and how to better our environment.
So what did you guys do exactly?
So something we did was we helped students differentiate certain plants and how to understand what plants could probably go well with other plants to help create our environment better. So such as having certain garlics with different types of flowers, which help keep away certain bees and insects to keep them perfectly fine. And then some other plants, say mint, would have a flower that would attract bees to help pollinate.
May was Mental Health Awareness Month, a time where we reflected on our shared well-being. We discussed the topic with some of our staff and students, and we got some interesting answers.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Here at LV, we are taking the time to think about our emotional well-beings and to learn coping strategies. We spoke to some students, and let's see what their perspectives are.
It's a very serious issue.
I think it's very important for everyone to take care of their mental health.
It means making sure you're feeling good every day and making sure you're doing what you want to do, things that make you happy.
What's one piece of advice that you would give to someone who's stressed out?
I think a lot of stress is mindset. You change that mindset and then you can really change your outlook.
Stay away from Brandon Warren. He can give you a very hard time.
Thank you.
Just keep time to do things that make you happy. I play baseball, I go fishing, I do things like that, so that kind of helps me.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Seeing what everyone seems to be going through, we spoke to Mrs. C to hear some professional advice about coping strategies. What does mental health mean to you?
Mental health means taking care of your mind and your heart. That's how I phrase it to most of my students and to my own children. So it's the same way you would take care of your body. You would go to the gym and exercise. You make sure that you're taking care of your heart and your mind, and you're giving yourself a break.
What's one piece of advice that you would give to kids dealing with the IB exams and finals and AP exams that can be just really stressful?
Take a break. Today's Fun Friday and it's pajama day, so I put on my pajama shirt, and it makes me smile, it makes me laugh. You know, it makes everybody else, they look at me and think, oh, I love Jack, or whatever the case may be. Just give yourself grace to take a break.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
At the end of the day, mental health is an issue that everyone struggles with at one point or another in their lives, and we want you to know that it is totally okay. If you are struggling with something, please know that you can contact any guidance counselor or loved one in your life that you feel comfortable talking to.
That's all for today. If you like what you see, be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.